The firestorms began in central Latvia.
Thousands of flights have caused a global blackout of clearly the greatest refugee crisis in humans.
How's it going, troops? Jordan here, back again with another Battlefield 2042 loadout. Today's loadout is the first of many military and special forces based setups, and we're starting off with a classic here on the channel, with an awesome loadout that I've titled 2042 SEALs. And with this 2042 SEALs loadout, we're going to be playing as a SEAL Team 6 operator from the year 2042, using futuristic technology to combat terrorists in a world at crisis. The difficulty of this loadout is easy because of our weapon kits and equipment that we're going to use, and the playstyle with this loadout is going to be tactical. Before we get into the rest of the video, don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and hit subscribe, and without further ado, let's jump right in. SEAL Team 6 is the Navy branch of Joint Special Operations Command, or JSOC, and was first established back in 1980. Some of their well-known operations include activities in Afghanistan as part of Operation Enduring Freedom, the raid in Jalalabad in April 2005, where SEAL Team 6 members gathered intelligence from the locals on high-value Al-Qaeda targets, and of course SEAL Team 6's most known operation, Operation Neptune Spear, which was the raid on Osama bin Laden's compound in 2011, which resulted in his death. Current SEAL Team 6 operations are unknown, as the US government deemed them highly classified for public knowledge. But as we head 20 years into the future, it's likely that SEAL Team 6 will expand into multiple subgroups, so they can conduct various types of operation across the globe in an effort to gather intel and thwart potential attacks by Russia, as well as militant groups fighting for territory control during the global economic collapse. So with that being said, let's start off this loadout by taking a look at our chosen specialist. And for this 2042 SEALs loadout, our chosen specialist is going to be Paik. We're not going to so much focus on the specialist's nationality and background, but instead make use of their specialty gadget and trait. Paik's trait is threat perception, and this ability exposes enemies who manage to land a shot or two on us. This trait increases our situational awareness, and being a SEAL Team 6 operator, our sharp eyes are going to see exactly where the incoming gunfire is coming from. Along with Paik's trait is her specialty, which is the EMGX scanner. These futuristic flippable goggles sends a pulse out in front of us at a 180-degree angle, and this pulse scans through terrain and buildings for enemy heat signatures, which display back to us on our screen. SEAL Team 6 operators already wear enhanced night vision goggles when out on missions in the dark, so these scanner goggles would be something SEAL Team 6 operators would wear, and would definitely help out during raids and counter-terrorism operations. Moving on now to our weapon selection, and starting with our primary weapon, we're choosing the M5A3. The M5 in real life is the 6-hour MCX Spear, and is currently proposed to replace the M4 rifle as the modern service standard. With this weapon being in the game, and designated as the M5A3, it does indicate that the Spear did replace the M4 in the future. Current SEAL Team operators already kit themselves with HK416s, so it's likely in the year 2042 that the HK416 would have also been replaced with the more revised M5A3. HK416s wielded by SEAL Team 6 come with a SOP mod package, which includes all sorts of optics, lasers, suppressors and grips, so we can reference this by equipping some cool accessories onto our M5. Taking a look at our attachment choices, for the sights, we're choosing the UH1 Smart Optic. We see SEAL Team 6 use EOTech holographic optics on their HKs, and we can take that a step further with our UH1 Smart Optic. This specialised holographic sight not only provides a better view on target, but features both a rangefinder and an ammo counter built into the sight. For the barrel, we're selecting the 6KU suppressor. Suppressors are also part of the SOP mod package, providing muffled gunfire when engaging against terrorists. Out of the two suppressors in Battlefield 2042, the 6KU suppressor is the more suitable one to go with, so that's why we're going to go with that. For the ammunition, we're equipping subsonic rounds. We're going to pair the 6KU suppressor with subsonic mags, as these covert rounds further reduce our muzzle flash and eliminate any trace of the bullets flying by. And finally, for the underbarrel, we're going to fit on the LS1 laser sight. Lasers are also part of the SOP mod package used for the HK416, so it's highly likely laser sights will still be used by SEAL Team 6 in the future. We only have one type of laser sight, that being the red LS1, so we'll equip this onto our M5A3. All of these attachments are going to help us during operations when clearing each floor and building for terrorists and Russian militants. So now that we've discussed our primary weapon configuration, it's time to take a look at the sidearm that we're going to equip. For our sidearm, we're going to choose the MP28. The modern day SEAL Team 6 fire both the Glock 19 and the Sig Sauer P226. And while we can go with either of these weapons in game, for my 2042 SEALs loadout, we're going with the MP28. This pistol is based on the Sig Sauer P320 and comes with a Flux Defense MP17 chassis, which allows for steadier shots and a spare magazine in its foregrip. And this is perfect for special forces like SEAL Team 6. We're not going into battle completely bare bones with this pistol, so taking a look now at our attachments. For the optic, we're choosing the standard MP28 red dot sight. And for the barrel, ammunition and underbarrel, we're selecting the 6KU suppressor, subsonic rounds and the LS1 laser sight to match with our M5A3 SOP mod. So finishing off this loadout with our gadget, throwable and vehicle selections. And for our gadget, we're choosing the med pen. The med pen injects a stimulant into us, which cauterizes any injuries sustained from counter-terrorism missions and restores our health back to 100% so we can finish the job. Then for our throwable, we're going to select the EMP grenade. The EMP grenade disrupts and distorts hostile comms and weapon systems, and given how advanced Russian militants and foreign insurgents will be in the future, EMP grenades are likely to be used by US Special Forces, while they take point and breach with the EMGX scanner. And finally, to finish off this loadout, we're going to choose the MV38 Condor as our recommended vehicle. The Condor VTOL is a vehicle built for insertion, and just like modern day Blackhawks and Chinooks, VTOL aircraft allows for fast switches between stationary mode and flight mode. And it's very likely aircraft like the MV38 Condor will be used by special forces like SEAL Team 6 by the year 2042. So troops, that wraps up my 2042 SEALs loadout for Battlefield 2042. Next time you boot up multiplayer, definitely give this class setup a play with in-game and seal the win for your team. If you did enjoy this loadout video, then give the video a thumbs up, I would appreciate it a lot. And make sure to subscribe and hit that bell notification button as well for more loadouts in the future. If you have any friends who might be interested in this sort of content, then share the video around with them to help give my loadout videos and my channel more widespread exposure. And if you want to see updates and future video previews, you can also follow me on Twitter at jordanxbrookes for all the latest on there. So until the next video, I thank you all for watching, stay true to me troops, and I'll see you in game.
Victory!